What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today's a big day as we have 9 city sets that just leaked, and based on the information that we know as of the recording of this video, it would appear that these will be a part of the giant LEGO City wave releasing on June 1st, which, believe it or not, is only 4 months away. We usually get 2 big city waves throughout the year on January 1st and June 1st, and if we get the same kind of quality for the rest of the LEGO City sets this year that we saw on January 1st, it's going to be a very good year for us LEGO City fans. I have managed to pick up just a few sets so far. Of course, I had to go out and get the Coast Guard rescue boat. So excited to see the return of the Coast Guard City sub theme. I also have the rescue helicopter right here. Going to be building these in a future video. And I haven't been able to pick up all the vehicles just yet because we're on a budget, but I was able to secure the recycling truck. So very excited to build these and then slowly over time pick up the rest of the wave. You have to be careful though, because sometimes city sets retire a little bit quicker than your average 2-year lifespan for a LEGO set, and we're going to be discussing some of that in today's video. But let's get into the leaks and rumors. These are coming courtesy of LEGO Minecraft Goat, so go give them a follow over on Instagram. But we have some construction vehicles to look forward to, and we've already seen some very good construction vehicles over the past 2 years. Specifically, we got the mobile construction crane in 2024, as well as the excavator in 2024. In 2025, we saw the release of the yellow bulldozer, and then just recently here on January 1st, we saw the release of the cement mixer. And all of these vehicles are top quality, and I really love that City is expanding on the construction theme. I also love the consistent branding amongst all of these vehicles with that elephant logo on the side. And I hope that's something that they continue with the following rumored sets that I'm about to discuss. So starting off with the first one here, it's going to be 60480, the yellow backhoe loader. It's going to be retailing for $29.99 and have only 301 pieces, so it's not going to be a big set by any stretch of imagination. However, this is a very significant vehicle because we have technically never seen this before from LEGO City. For those of you guys who don't know, LEGO City did not always have the name LEGO City. Prior to being City, it was actually World City for a very brief period of time from 2003 to 2004, and then prior to 2003, the city line was actually called Town. And you're going to have to go all the way back to set number 6662, the backhoe, which was released in the Town theme back in 1992. So we have never had a backhoe loader of any kind, so this is a very exciting vehicle. Also coming in the construction line is set number 60494, the dump truck and front loader. This is going to be a significantly larger set. It's going to retail for $119.99. It's also going to have 1,133 pieces. And the first word that I think is very key in the naming of this set is the word "and," meaning that these are probably 2 separate vehicles. It wouldn't make sense why the dump truck would have some sort of loading mechanism on it. Usually with dump trucks, there are other vehicles that put something in it, and then the dump truck goes and dumps out whatever item or material that is inside the truck. So that is very exciting, and I really like that at least this set is over 1,000 pieces. So each vehicle can hopefully have around 500 to 600 pieces each, leaving them as 2 substantial city construction vehicles. And once again, this is something that we really haven't seen. The last dump truck that we got from the city line was back in 2012 with set number 4434. This was a very small dump truck, and it retailed for only $20. However, it has appreciated a little bit, so it has been a city set that people have gone after over time, as this one is currently going for around $62 on the secondary market if you want one new, sealed in box here in 2026. But now we're going to move on to a potential new sub-theme for LEGO City, and this could be huge, and I really hope that what I'm thinking this could be comes to fruition. So a lot of people have been talking recently and noticed the the absence of amusement park Lego sets. We have gotten several sets from the Icons, previously known as the Creator Expert line, and then we have seen a couple amusement park themed sets in the Creator 3-in-1 line, like Ferris wheels, carousels, roller coasters, of course. But listen to this. Set number 60501 is going to be titled the Lava Land Amusement Park. It's going to retail for $99.99, so $100, and it's going to have 1,165 pieces. This is a substantial set, and it could be something that potentially kicks off maybe a new sub-theme called Amusement Park within the city line, and this would be a huge opportunity for LEGO City to fill a void and a gap that a lot of LEGO collectors want right now. We have gotten little tidbits of amusement park themed sets from City before, so it wouldn't be something that's way out of the stretch of the imagination. If you go back to 2022, we got the Space Ride amusement truck that retailed for $49.99. I don't think that set performed too well, and it was something that was super desired. However, if LEGO decides to go all in with an amusement park theme right now, I think it would be the perfect time to do so. If you guys recall, we just got the really cool popcorn cart that was part of the Bricklink Designer Program. A lot of people were really fired up about that set because we really haven't gotten much like it in recent years. So I think LEGO City could go all out, give us some little roller coasters, a little carousel, a little Ferris wheel, give us some food stands to go in our amusement park, and they could really strike gold with something that adds yet more life and more excitement to the LEGO City theme. Next up, let's talk food delivery trucks. So we just saw the release of the Fry truck on January 1st. However, the next set that we have coming is 60496, titled Pizzeria and Delivery Vehicles, plural. This is going to retail for $49.99. It's going to have 494 pieces, and this is really exciting if you dive into it for a brief second. We've never gotten a standalone pizzeria or pizza shop from the LEGO City line. We saw a pizzeria in the Jazz Club Modular, for instance. However, I think there is some potential here. The only thing that has me concerned is the really low piece count, meaning the pizzeria itself is not going to be very substantial, and then to also have delivery vehicles, plural, in this set means that these delivery vehicles are either going to consist of maybe mopeds, a bike or two, or something that's like a really, really small truck. I think we're more likely to see something like a moped, and that reminds me, of course, of Tobey Maguire delivering pizzas from Spider-Man 2.
Pizza time.
We did get a pizza truck from the LEGO City line back in 2016, if you guys recall. This one retailed for only $20, and it came with 249 pieces. It has been very popular over the years, as it's currently trending for $55 here in 2026 if you do want to get one new, sealed in box. So we'll see how this one turns out. I'm all in for anything that has to do with food within LEGO City, so this will probably be a pickup for us. Next up, we have set number 60497, titled Automatic Car Wash. This is going to retail for $54.99, and it's going to contain 583 pieces. Car washes are not too exciting, I feel like, compared to other things that we're going to be discussing here in this video. We did get a car wash a couple years back in 2023. It was very small, though. It retailed for $32.99 and only had 243 pieces. It featured a small car, a really small car wash build, and 2 minifigures. So it looks like with this one being 583 pieces, this one will be substantially larger, but at the end of the day, as far as car washes goes, I kind of want something bigger, have multiple cars go through it, have a line of cars out the side, but it's probably not something that's going to be overly exciting for many people. Next up, let's talk about this next set really quick from the airport theme. We have 60492, titled Passenger Airplane. This is going to be a 4+ set. It's going to retail for $29.99, and it's going to have only 118 pieces, which is just atrociously low, but that's how it goes for the 4+ sets because they have big molded pieces, they have no stickers, all printed parts, and they know that parents are going to buy them for their kids, so they don't really have to be too concerned about worrying about a higher price point compared to your average Lego set. In terms of the airport sets, we just got an airport for the first time in a very long time on January 1st. And this is kind of a bummer for me because I was hoping for another airplane or jet, helicopter, some sort of aircraft to come out this year to go with that airport. I think that would be a perfect opportunity for Lego to release a complimentary set, encourage people to go spend the $100 on the brand new airport. But this is one that we will most likely be passing on because it is a 4+ set at the end of the day. The passenger airplane is still on shelves though, so that could be the big reason why Lego is not going to release a new airplane or jet or anything like that, because that set, which is beautiful by the way, is still available. Moving on to trains. If you're a train fan, it is a really good time to be. Starting off with 60506, the classic beach tram is going to retail for $69.99. It's going to have 693 pieces, and this is something that's got me thinking quite a bit. So in terms of trams, we did recently see the downtown streetcar and station, which was set number 60423. It released in 2024 for a retail price of $89.99, had 811 pieces. So this city beach tram is going to be a little bit smaller, coming in at 693 pieces, but it could be something that we've never seen before. Now, the downtown tram did have 3 cars, so there is the potential that this one only has 2 cars that actually make up the tram, but it would be something that's very cool to have an area in your city where you could ferry passengers on this tram from city life to the beach side if you happen to have a beach in your Lego city. I do want to highlight this though really quick because this was an eye-opener. So set number 60453, the Lifeguard Beach Rescue Truck, retired at the end of 2025, and it only released on January 1st of 2025. So I think that is a huge bummer because that could have been potentially a set that paired very well with this classic beach tram. But nonetheless, it is cool to see another off-the-wall city beach set coming out because they don't do many beach sets overall. Now, moving into a set that specifically will likely have a standard train is set number 60509, the port freight train with crane and truck. Once again, indicating that there is multiple vehicles here in the same set. This is going to retail for $99.99. It's going to come with 803 pieces, and I think this could go really well with the also recently retired City Harbor, set number 60422. Unfortunately, that one is already going up quite a bit in price. I meant to grab a second copy for our collection, but I was only able to grab the one. And this is another area of city where I feel like the designers could have a lot of fun and release some really cool sets because ports in real life are super busy. And if you happen to have this City Harbor set, and let's say this port freight train set does come out with the train, crane, and truck all separate, you know, I'm assuming a small truck, because it's only 803 pieces at the end of the day, a modest train, and then some sort of crane, unless the crane is actually on the train. Either way, you could have a lot of fun here simulating the operations that do happen in a real world port, where you see ships pull up, they offload their cargo via a crane, which we did see in the City Harbor set. They then take that cargo and will put it on a train or on a truck, and then those vehicles exit the port to bring the cargo to its destination. And of course, vice versa. You have trucks and trains coming to the ports, bringing cargo that needs to be exported via ships. So there could be a lot of potential here, and it's just a bummer that the City Harbor set is unfortunately already retired. Moving on to our final set of this rumored list. Now keep in mind, all of these sets could be subject to change and may not end up happening at the end of the day, but it is always fun to speculate and break things down. We have set number 60511, the vintage steam train. This is going to retail for $89.99 with 575 pieces. So kind of frightening with that low piece count and a high price, so very curious to see what this could be, and I have no idea what to expect with this set. It's going to be a small train, we can definitely infer that based on the piece count, but the way in the title it says vintage and steam leads me to wonder, how does this set fit into modern day Lego City? We have seen some throwback trains as of recently. If you guys recall, we just got the Wild West train recently in the Bricklink Designer Program, and a lot of people were all over that set because we don't really get Western themed sets nowadays. So I'm curious to see what this set is going to look like. Is it going to be a set from like back in the day Lego City? Are we going to be going back in time? Or is this going to be like some sort of set that you could put in your city as like a museum piece of some sort? So I'm really curious to see what this is going to look like, but train fans overall are eating very well right now. For instance, we still have the Arctic City train on shelves that just came out last year. We also got last year the Spider-Man vs. Doc Ock subway train. Technically, that is a train set. We also got the Holiday Express train late last year in 2025. Last year for the City Line, we did get the Central train station. And on top of that, we have the brand new Police Train Heist, which drops on March 1st. So very good time to be a train fan, and I find myself slowly falling behind with all the new trains that are coming out. So I can't believe I'm saying this, but if all these train sets, including the tram, come out on June 1st, I'm going to need Lego to slow down a little bit so I can catch up on all these trains and also figure out where the heck we're going to put them in our Lego city. But guys, let me know down in the comment section below, out of all 9 city sets that are rumored to be coming, which one are you most excited about? I think there's a lot of good things potentially in the works, and for Lego City as a theme, they're just continuing to crush it. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, because we would love to have you join our Slapshotbricks family. And with that being said, don't stop shooting until you score. You can watch more of our Lego videos on the end screen now.